Hello, here's a video on the aphextwin track Wet Tip Hen Ax. Obviously it's the anagram of aphextwin, and it's on I Care Because You Do. And do you know what I found out today? Surfing on Sine Waves Polygon Window, which is Aphex's first Warp album, was made in, well, they say 86 to 89, but mostly around 1989. A couple of the tracks were later or remade because he spilled orange juice on the master tapes. But still, 89, that's mad. That was one of my main albums of listening when I was, getting into aphextwin mid-90s. I did not think it was that early, 1989. He was a teenager. He was like 17. It's crazy. Anyway, so this one was requested by Joel, who's doing my course. And if you want to do the course and make the next Surfing on Sine Waves, or maybe make, become the next aphextwin. No, I'm only joking, you won't. But you might. But you won't. Anyway, the course is about becoming, just making tracks that sound like you and learning some compositional things that I've learned over the years from jazz and some production stuff, and just fundamental things, put them all together. If you've never studied any music, this could be good for you. And there's a 15% discount till the end of November. Code below, discount code below. Okay, on to Wet Tip Hen Ax. This is my recreation. Okay, so I didn't add the beats in my recreation, but just I recreated vaguely the same sounds with Vital synth, free synth, and let's have a look at the notes. We've got the lower part, C, A flat, C, A flat. So that's what the lower notes are just doing. Major third down. Okay, and which is unremarkable on its own. The rhythm, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That rhythm is kind of interesting because it's like 3 and then 5, common in South American music like claves and stuff. Things like that. It's kind of interesting, anticipating by a beat the second chord. Ding, 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 ding. It makes it more interesting. Way more interesting than dun, 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 dun. That would be boring. Aphex wouldn't have done that. Okay, and then on the melody part here, we have this. Oops. We have oops. So G, F, A flat, F, G, F, F. So the notes, there's a 3-note melody. This G, F, and A flat. So where are we here? We're on in C major. We're in this kind of F minor 9, probably. Which means we've got a lot of F minor sound, or are we hearing F minor with no F in the bass? So an inversion of F minor, as we know, Aphex loves inversions. What if we put a F in the bass here the whole time? It kind of sounds right, like the bass is F, but what if we had it on A flat? Nah, it doesn't really sound like A flat fits in the bass, so it's an inversion of F minor, is my guess, is my opinion. The whole thing, F minor. F minor over C, F minor over A flat. A higher note comes in there. Now on the original aphextwin, the beats change. That is a super cool. What is that snare sound? Tweak it, tweak it. When I was reading earlier all about surfing on sine waves, I came across the information that Aphex used to go, quote on surfing on sine waves. He recorded the sounds when he was working in a mine with mining equipment and all, bringing bicycle pumps and iron bars and stuff into the mine and recording in there. And he said he always goes, he had a DAT man. It was like a Walkman, but a DAT machine. He used to bring his DAT man everywhere with him and record, and just record sounds in the field, which is what I teach people to do on my course. But I didn't realize that. I knew he did a lot of field recordings, but didn't know he like brought it everywhere with him all the time. And he built a huge library, but he said he used to delete he'd record to like a DAT and then onto cassettes and different things. But then he said he would delete his cassettes or wipe them after he'd done a project, so he wouldn't reuse the same sounds, which is kind of interesting. Time to get rid of a load of old samples. I just made a load of new ones, so. But yeah, it's tempting to be lazy and not make new ones, but you gotta make new ones all the time. Get better at choosing the sounds and making and selecting the sounds. But yeah, these ones, brilliant sounds. I'd love to know where they came from. Yeah, so it doesn't change, and then that one higher pitch sound, that higher pitched note, I mean, the da, da, a B flat, so a fourth on the F minor chord, and then that is just like, is that the most Aphexy thing ever? That higher melody, when does that come in? Lovely noise hats. There's an extra layer of harmony came in around there. I haven't done that one yet. But this higher melody that gets added in, that's super interesting. So we have... So that is such an interesting harmony. If we're still in F minor, which we are, then we've got major sixth down to a flat sixth, and then up to the root F, down to C, and then it's like a ninth, major third, minor third. It's major third, minor third business. F major very briefly, that's a completely genius sound. Yeah, it's just crazy how good those parts work together. you know, it's all done by ear. I'm sure you just came up with this stuff, but this kind of layering, and there's yet more layers of harmonies added in, which is it's really, really interesting. Da, da. So at the end there, da, 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 da. No, lost it. Na, na. So it's like, yeah, it is. It's like a higher G. C. Oh, that doesn't happen until there. It's like a ninth beat. Yeah, those are the higher notes. Yeah, it's the sound design's beautiful, and the notes and the harmonies and everything. Okay, yeah, that's about it for my video on this. If you want to do my course, 50% off. Blah, 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 blah.